Well, bless your heart, my friend. This is our Minister here once again. And today's topic is true colors. And I was thinking about the story of Reverend Seymour. Reverend Seymour was a preacher, and Reverend Seymour liked to drink, liked to go out through the week and have a good time. And Reverend Seymour liked to go to the blues club on a Saturday night. And one night he was out all night long on a Saturday night in a bar. And he came to his church that Sunday morning. So during the service, Reverend Seymour had an altar call, and there was a man demon possessed. And Reverend Seymour said, "Brother, step up to the altar." And the man came to the altar, and Reverend Seymour laid hands on the man. And there was a demon inside the man, sleep, laying dormant inside the man. And Reverend Seymour said, "Satan, I said, come out." And when Reverend Seymour said that, excuse me, the demon that was asleep inside the man woke up. And your eyes are the windows of your soul. So that demon came up through the man that was possessed and looked through his eyes, and he saw Reverend Seymour. He said, "Oh, shoot, that's who that is." And went back down in the man and went to sleep. Amen. Talking about true colors. And I was giving my testimony about how you can be with a person for a while, and then eventually, if there's something hidden in that person's heart, the true colors, the real them, will come forth. Huh? And I was talking about one wife I had, and she just out of the blue, she told me, and I was a good husband to her. She told me, she said, "I need to find myself." She said, "I'd like for you to leave," because I had moved into her home. She said, "I would like for you to leave. I need to find myself. I'm going to give you to Friday. I'm a husband now. I'm going to give you to Friday. And I don't want to call the police or put the sheriff on you to put you out. Just leave, please. I got to find myself." And I always thought, well, it must be another man. So I left. But she wanted me in a few months to come back. Huh? In time, she wanted me to come back. And she wanted to get back together. But when a person thinks you have moved on, my friend, in life, and the best way to get back at a person is good living. Good living. So she thought I had moved on and was doing all right, wasn't calling her and bothering her. And she wanted to get back together. And a person like that wants you to come back to them like a fool for more punishment. Can I get a witness? So let me move on. Then there was another wife that I stood before. By the way, like I say, that's me up there preaching at a church on the monitor. Um, then there was another wife that I stood before as a man of God. And I moved into her home. Because most of the time when a man meet a woman, most times these women, they have their own homes, bless them. And we have apartments. So they don't want to sell their home to move into an apartment. So we end up moving with them. So I moved with another woman. I moved into her home and came her beloved husband. Coming home one night from work, I had been on a long trip, had made $3,500 and was going to share it. I was so happy to get home. I was tired. About 2 o'clock in the morning, I opened the garage door, and lo and behold, all my stuff stacked up in the garage like a rummage sale. She had it neatly. Oh, I mean, everything just stacked up, you know. And you're talking about somebody that almost dropped to their knees. You putting your husband out in the street? Why? And she said, because I thought you was with another woman. My God. See, that's what happens when you hook up with the wrong people. You got to watch the signs and the warnings of God, because if you don't and you press your way into that situation, you're going to pay dearly. Amen. So, people that have been hurt by others have pain in their heart. And if they are not healed, you will catch pure the hell when you are with somebody like that. When if you marry somebody just getting out of a bad marriage and they've been hurt, and you hook up with that person before they are healed, you're going to catch hell in that marriage. So I saw her true colors. And out of her heart, she said, I thought, now listen to this, put a man in the streets because she thought, she didn't see nothing. See, the devil gets in your mind, make you want to shoot somebody, huh? Make you want to rape somebody, make you want to rob a bank, crazy stuff. The devil get in people's minds and got in her mind that I was with another woman. Hmm? So in her demonic thinking, out in the streets, I went. As the previous wife, this wife wanted to get back together again. She wanted to do the same thing. But me, myself, my friend, I'm not a glutton for punishment. Amen. Especially after you have shown me your true colors. There's more barracudas in the sea. Can I move on? But as a man of God, in both cases, God placed he had a place of refuge for me. Hmm? He had a hiding place for me, and he gave me shelter from the two demonic attacks. Sometimes putting a person out in the streets will cause that person to stand on their own and fend for themselves. All I needed was those two pushers to appreciate this place. This place, my own. Amen. God bless the child that has his own. So I appreciate this place. Can't nobody put me out of here but the landlord if I don't pay rent. But I'm going to pay rent. Amen. God is going to provide. Is that right? His eyes is on the sparrow, and I know he watches over me. He clothed the ground with grass, and I'm his son preaching on YouTube and on television. So I know that my rent is going to be paid. It's like a mother eagle and the father eagle. They push their young off a high cliff into the midair. And those young eagles have to take up their wings and fly on their own. And this was done by two pushers, the mother and the father. So once you have learned how to fly on your own, and you don't have to depend on people with a hidden heart, those people will say that they are sorry because they don't like the way you are flying freely. You're living good. They don't like that. Those same people that put you out in the street don't like that you're doing well. They want to see you down. They want to put you in the streets and see you down. That's what they want. But if you don't move on with somebody else, they can't stand that. No, no, no. We're going to part 3, talking about true colors. God bless you.